Hi, my name's Jodie, and as asked I'm going to show you how to make the shutter card book. So the shutter card book is made out of any of these beautiful shutter cards. So you can use either the Liberty, the Pavilion, the Imperial, the Clarence, or you can mix them together. So this was the book that everybody was asking me for. All the instructions to be able to make the beautiful book that pulls out so you can make it into a memory book. So lots of different layers there that you can place pictures and everything else on. So let's go ahead and make one of these books. So let's clear the decks, clear all the bits away, and let's start. So what you need to do is we're going to make the book cover first of all. So the book cover is basically a piece of A4 cardstock. We've measured 12 centimetres across, scored all the way down, and then measured across 6 centimetres, and we've done that twice because what you need to do is you need to turn it around and join those two panels together. So let's go ahead and do that. So place your adhesive on that spine, okay, so all the way to the corners, and then sit that one inside the other. So as you can see, that now is the beginning of the outside of the book. Now at this stage it is important that you stick your ribbons in, because if you don't stick them in now, you're not going to be able to put them in later. So a bit of adhesive on your ribbon and stick it on the inside. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So that's going to go in there. So now we need to cover that inside. So what I've done is I've taken some corresponding blue, because I'm going to make a blue one this time, and I've put a piece of it's a little bit thicker card just in the inside, just to give it that little bit more support. Okay, so apply your adhesive. Now I find this easier to do if I lift it up and place it in, because therefore I know that I've not gone right into the crease, because if you go right into that crease it's not going to fold up. Okay, so let's do the other side. Put your adhesive all the way around and repeat that process again. Lift it, place it on, and make sure while the adhesive's still wet that it's going to fold up onto itself. Okay, so we're going to do the same now with the centre panel, but notice the centre panel is slightly shorter on both sides. That's so that you've got that little bit of space so you can get the inserts in. Because once the inserts are in, they take up that little bit more space when you start to apply your pictures, your journaling and everything else. So let's place that in the middle. So that there is the beginning of our book. So let's put that to one side. So what you need to do now is start to play with your shutter dies. So I've started to decorate this one, so I've got that far already. Now what you need to do on each one of the shutter dies, you need to put a bracket down this side, and that is what's going to stick into the spine of the book. So literally a 3 centimetre strip of card, and then I folded it in half, and that is going to give me my spine to be able to put into my book. So I've placed my hot glue on there. You can do it with normal glue, it's entirely up to you. And that there is going to give me my hinge to be able to place in my book. So you now need to decorate the remainder of that panel. So that panel is going to go on there, and then when we turn it over you can see the join there. That's why I apply the panels, okay, because it hides that unsightly joint there. So place that one on there. So now, I mean, the measurements I gave you for the cover, you can increase them, you can decrease them, it's entirely up to you. But the measurements I've given you is so that you can have 4 inserts into your book, okay? So they're my 4 inserts ready to go. So taking my book now, let's just squidge all those down so it's nice and stuck down. We're going to start with this one. So I like to work so that this join is going to go about 3 millimeters away from the other one. So get your adhesive, place your adhesive of choice down that spine, and then we're going to place it just in situ. Okay, so that one's that one. Turn that over, and then we're going to do exactly the same with this one. Bring it up into the air, apply your adhesive, and then stick it as close to the other one as you can get. Press it down, turn that one over, and then you're going to work the opposite way now. So the join up in the air, place your adhesive down that side, take it in parallel to your little seam there, press that one down, turn it over, bring your next one in, place your adhesive down there, and then do exactly the same, placing it in there, pushing your join down. So now you have got your book that's going to all fold up into the centre. So let's find out where this is. So that one's going to go that way, that way. This one is going to go that way, and that one's the same, going to go that way. So now, when you tie your book, you have the little book that you can decorate the outside with, but once you open it up, you have got all your inserts that you can decorate however your little heart desires. Okay, so remember, one folds one way, the other folds the other, because you need that gap in the middle to be able to get these to fold up. Okay, always start from one side, work your way in, tie it, and that is how you're going to get your beautiful little journaling books. So it doesn't matter if you do it in plain cardstock, whether you do it in multiple cardstock, make it bright colours, the choices are yours. So I hope that makes sense. If you've got any problems, just give me a shout and I'll try and clarify what I've done. Okay, take care, bye.